The power of one. While it takes one faculty member to ignite the ideas, graduate education to fuel those ideas, reinforce the research, and support the solutions, none of this is possible without facilities, where ideas can be turned into solutions. In paving the path fiercely forward for the next generation, being fiercely for facilities will ensure that all students and faculty members have a place to imagine, a place to research, a place to design, a place to create the change that will impact our community and our world. State-of-the-art facilities will allow groundbreaking research to happen, enhance the undergraduate experience, and promote collaboration with industry partners. These facilities will attract and retain top talent, enabling us to fulfill our land grant mission to improve lives and build prosperity. Today marks a beginning, the beginning of a bright future for our beloved Clemson campuses. Together, we will move Clemson fiercely forward.
Ladies
We're
and
the
gentlemen,
glue that
please move
binds.
to your seats as the
We're the
ceremony
wrench
will
that
begin
tightens the
shortly.
grip. We're the link to the past, to the present, and to the future of everything Clemson. We're connectors in that we build, strengthen, and maintain connections within a thriving, passionate, and energetic community that stretches around the globe. We're the Clemson Alumni Association, and more than anything, we're uniters. We unite all those who proudly wear that ring and who profess devotion to that family known as Clemson University. We do so by creating events and activities that connect our alumni and that serve students past and present with a level of engagement and service worthy of Clemson. We, in many ways, represent the true ground game for the university, working the events, creating functions, organizing get-togethers so that this incredibly large and diverse group of alumni remain united in their affection for and attachment to Clemson. We are the Clemson Alumni Association, with an emphasis on association. We are all associated with someplace special and unique and impactful. And this association also intends to reflect those qualities by being special and unique and impactful. This is Clemson, and it deserves nothing less. Clemson Alumni Association. This is what family feels like.
The power of one. It started with one dream, one vision: to build a university where academic excellence, alumni, athletics, and state-of-the-art research and technology come together. And the heart and soul of Clemson University are students. Students who learn in the classrooms, fill the stadiums, and mark the campus with their unique influence. And not just the ones who are here now, the ones who could be here. The ones who have dreamed of being a Tiger, but are scared they can't afford it. The ones who would succeed here, but are being recruited by other schools. The ones who belong at Clemson, but need a little help to get here. Scholarships make all the difference. Today, we charge fiercely forward, from the power of one to the power of many, to recruit and nurture the highest quality students, to make the Clemson experience available for future Tigers everywhere, to provide a pathway for an incredible education, to build prosperity and overcome income disparity, to be fiercely determined to fund scholarships. Beyond the rankings and the statistics, Clemson is far more than just a school. We are Clemson for and because of our students. Today, we embark on a fierce journey for our students. Together, we will support them with life-changing scholarships, letting them know they are not alone. Together, we will believe in them, just as they believe in the power of Clemson to change their lives. Together, we will invest in them. Together, we will move Clemson fiercely forward.
Welcome. Please stand if you are able. The processional will begin with the members of the faculty of Clemson University entering the seating area of the Coliseum Club. Now entering the arena is the Clemson University graduating class of 2024. The stage party is being led by the Clemson University Marshal, Dr. Lauren Duffy. Please remain standing. Approaching the podium is the Interim Registrar of Clemson University, Rock McCaskill.
Performed by Company C4 of the Clemson University Pershing Rifles. It will be followed by the singing of our national anthem, led by Anna Grace Stiltner, Senior in Performing Arts.
as stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome. I hereby open Clemson University's graduation ceremony. Today, those who the faculties of Clemson's colleges and schools have recommended to the provost and to the president for graduation will come forward to receive their congratulations of the president. Clemson University is pleased to provide open captioning and American Sign Language interpreting for today's ceremony. I would like to invite Sarah Cuthrill, a junior in marketing, to the podium for the invocation.
Let us pray. God, thank you for today and all the tireless days that came before. We thank you for giving these graduates strength as you have led them to this exciting point in their journey. We give thanks as they walk across this stage and for all the people that you have brought into their lives to help them become the men and women they are today. We thank the parents and loved ones who have sacrificed greatly and provided love and support in reaching this milestone. Thank you for providing the friendships made who have walked with them through the good times and the bad. Thank you for the faculty, staff, and administrators who helped shape these graduates into inspiring young leaders. Thank you to the university for providing the graduates a safe place to learn and an incredibly strong foundation to build upon as they go forward into the world. Today, we also pray for tomorrow. Grant them courage to embrace the challenges ahead, wisdom to make sound decisions, and compassion to serve others. May their aspirations be guided by integrity, empathy, and a commitment to excellence. As they embark on new journeys, may they never forget the values instilled in them and the infinite possibilities that await. May they always remember that they have a home in you and here in Clemson. Please be their guide and their guard as the class of 2024 continue on their journey. Amen.
You may be seated. My name is Bob Jones, and I'm the Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost for Clemson University. It's now my honor to introduce a teacher, a scholar, a national leader in higher education who's brought Clemson University to new heights in its reputation and positive impacts on our state and nation. He's an inspiration to our students, our staff, and our faculty. He's the 15th president of Clemson University, Dr. James P. Clements. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Dr. Jones, and thank you for the great job you are doing as our Executive Vice President and Provost. a role you have served in so very well for 10 years. Would you please help me thank this gentleman for his leadership? Well, good morning, go Tigers. Good morning, go Tigers. Will you please give a big, loud round of applause to Anna Grace for the great job she did singing the national anthem. Let me start by saying to all who are graduating today, I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of you. And I'm really happy for you. And I'm truly honored to be here with you on this very special day. Welcome to Clemson University's December 2024 graduation ceremony. Graduation is one of the most special days in the life of a university. And I'm thrilled that we are together today to celebrate you as you walk across this stage and properly mark this important milestone in your life. You did it. You made it to the finish line. This is a day when we celebrate your hard work and your achievements and imagine all of the possibilities that lie ahead for you. It's also a day to recognize the family members and friends and mentors who nurtured you and supported you and who helped to make this day possible. To all of the moms and the dads, the spouses, the grandparents, the children, the siblings, the aunts and uncles, the friends and the mentors who are here with you today, you honor us and these graduates with your presence. I think you all deserve a very loud round of applause. And speaking of family, others wanted desperately to be here, but some were unable to be with us. In some special cases, these family members have been called to serve our great country. This high calling has caused some to miss this important day in your life. We are grateful for their service and their sacrifice. We also thank those members of the graduating class who serve this great nation. These veterans, active service members, and newly commissioned officers from our Army and Air Force ROTC programs are distinguished by the red, white, and blue cords that they wear today. I would like to ask all in the arena who have served and those who are currently serving in our armed forces to please stand or raise your hand and accept our deep thanks. I know that some guests here today have returned to their alma mater to witness family and loved ones join them as Clemson alumni. If you are a graduate of this great university, please stand or raise your hand so we can welcome you home. I want to recognize and thank our incredible faculty and dedicated staff whose commitment to excellence in teaching, research, and service help to ensure your success here at Clemson. If you are a faculty or staff member here today, will you please stand and be recognized? I would also like to extend a special congratulations to any faculty or staff member who are receiving their degree today. We are privileged to have with us several members of the University Board of Trustees. I would like to ask each to please stand as I call their name and remain standing until all have been called. I ask that you please wait to show your appreciation until all have been introduced. Ms. Kim Wilkerson, Chair of the Board, Dr. Lewis Lynn, and Dr. Ronnie Lee, thank you all for your dedication and your leadership. We also have several executive officers and other guests. As I read their names, I ask each to please stand and remain standing until all have been introduced. Again, I ask you to please hold your applause until I've introduced each and every one. Dr. Robert H. Jones, Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost. Dr. Tanju Karenfeld, Senior Vice President for Research, Scholarship, and Creative Endeavors. Dr. Doug Hallenbach, Vice President for Student Affairs. Mr. Brian O'Rourke, Vice President for Advancement. Ms. April Purvis, Executive Secretary to the Board of Trustees. Mr. Rock McGaskill, Interim Registrar. Dr. Lauren Duffy, Faculty Senate President and University Marshal. And Mr. Jeff Anthony, Staff Senate President. Will you please help me thank all of them for their leadership?
It is now my pleasure to recognize academic leaders, but first I'd like to give a special shout out to Dr. Gerald Jones, who is attending her last commencement and retiring this December. Congratulations, Dr. Jones. Please hold your applause until I have introduced all of the stage party members. Dr. Sean Britton, Associate Provost and Dean of Undergraduate Studies. Dr. John Lopes, Associate Provost and Dean of the Graduate School. Dr. Matt Holt, Dean of the College of Agriculture, Forestry, and Life Sciences. Dr. Leslie Hosfeld, Dean of the College of Behavioral, Social, and Health Sciences. Dr. Sarah Winslow, Dean of the Clemson University Honors College. Mr. Chris Cox, Dean of the University Libraries. Please help me thank these academic leaders.
Yesterday, we hosted our doctoral commencement ceremony, and all 88 students were eligible to participate in the doctoral ceremony, representing 37 degree programs in 16 countries. Let's take a moment to congratulate our newest doctoral degree recipients. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my immense pleasure to present to you the graduating class of 2024. I would like to ask all of the candidates for graduation this morning to please stand and be recognized. Will the candidates for the master's degree please remain standing? All others may be seated at this time. By the authority vested in me by the Clemson University Board of Trustees and upon the recommendation of our faculty, I hereby confer upon you the master's degree with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto, and as testimony thereof, I present you with a diploma from the university. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to invite each graduate, beginning with the first row on this side, to come forward and be recognized. All others may be seated at this time.
And now, candidates in the College of Agriculture, Forestry, and Life Sciences. Richardson B.N. Amy. Jordan Page Browley. Annie Elizabeth Bruno, John Robert Carter, Cameron Brooks Cole, Morolahake Morufat Fatumbi, Ashley Marie Garrison, Sarala Giri, Bailey Mackenzie Lands, Samantha Leanne Malden, Jordan Elizabeth McCall, Molly Elizabeth McKay, Perian Michelle Reese, Shreya Sharma, Kelly Lachey Smith, Rohini Santi, Isis Tiana Soto, Amber Lee Staples, Palin Tan, and now, candidates in the College of Behavioral, Social, and Health Sciences. Jordan R. Britt, Haley Grace Carroll, Brooke Burdette Cole, Daniel Krokman, Marvin O'Neill Duncombe, Philip Christopher Fabian Leal Daniels, Ava McVeigh, Meredith Jordan Poole, Staneja Amana Rice, Julia Seabrook, Timothy David Wims. And now, candidates in the College of Graduate Studies. Christopher Snyder,
our newest master's degree recipients. At this time, we will hear a brief musical selection.
In 1989, the Class of 39 Award for Excellence was established to recognize and inspire contributions by faculty members that are over and above the duties for which they are normally responsible to the student body, the university, and the larger community, whether it be the town, state, or nation. This award is presented annually to one distinguished member of the faculty whose outstanding contributions over 5 years have been judged by the faculty to be the most worthy of this, their highest recognition. A complete listing of award recipients is included in our digital program, and additionally, they are inscribed in the Class of 39 bell tower located in the Carillon Gardens on our main campus. I am pleased to announce that the 2024 recipient of the Class of 39 Award for Excellence is Dr. Robert Baldwin. Dr. Baldwin was raised in Maine, where he got an appreciation for forests, forestry, and wildlife. He attended Colby College, and during a year in the zoology department at the University of Edinburgh in Scotland, he became enamored by applying science to conservation biodiversity. He was a research assistant at the National Zoological Park at the Smithsonian, and during that time received his master's in biology from George Mason University. He then received a PhD from the University of Maine in ecology and environmental science. Dr. Baldwin began at Clemson in 2006 as an assistant professor in the Department of Forestry, Environmental Conservation, and was later promoted to full professor and to the Margaret H. Lloyd Endowed Chair in 2016. He has been the primary mentor for 31 graduate students and postdoctoral fellows and has served on dozens of other graduate committees. And as an endowed chair, he began research and environmental education programming at Clemson's Hardscramble Preserve. Dr. Baldwin helped found the Tigers United University Consortium and promoted tiger conservation, research, and outreach in India, leading to very significant improvements in how people can successfully coexist with wild tiger populations. He has had national impact by developing partnerships with the Nature Conservancy, the Wildlife Society of Canada, the Congaree Land Trust, the Weyerhaeuser Company, the Wildlife Institute of India, and many others. And he is regularly featured as a conservation expert in national and international news media. His research expertise played a key role in Clemson's recent success in winning a $70 million grant to study the resiliency of forest and agricultural systems during climate extremes. In his recently appointed role as Executive Director of Clemson Experimental Forest, Dr. Baldwin is helping Clemson sustain the beauty, conservation values, and opportunities for research, teaching, outreach, and recreation in this important asset to our university. Based on his research conducted in Clemson Forest, the Clemson University Board of Trustees recently approved the adoption of approximately 3,265 total acres of this forest as ecologically sensitive areas. Dr. Baldwin is married to Dr. Elizabeth Baldwin of Clemson University. His daughter, Ella Baldwin, is a law student at the University of South Carolina, and his son, Julian, is a high school senior committed to play baseball at USC Sumter. I would now like to ask our 2024 recipient of the Class of 39 Award for Excellence, Dr. Robert Baldwin, and the 2023 recipient, Dr. William Bridges, and President Clements to come forward for the award presentation.
Congratulations, Dr. Baldwin, and thank you for all that you do for Clemson. Would you please help me thank him one more time, please? Now will the candidates for the bachelor's degree please rise? By the authority vested in me by the Clemson University Board of Trustees and upon the recommendation of our faculty, I hereby confer upon you the bachelor's degree with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto, and as testimony thereof, I present you with a diploma from the university. Congratulations. It's now my pleasure to invite each graduate, beginning with the first row on this side, to come forward and be recognized. All others may be seated at this time.
And now, candidates in the College of Agriculture, Forestry, and Life Sciences. Chloe Elena Aiello. Jason Allegrezza. Lillian Elizabeth Bachtel. Isabella Grace Ballou. Ryan Scott Barber. Isaiah Michael Barton. Darby Blanton. Madison Blessing. John Grady Bolt. Evan Mackay Boone Lewis. Zachary Harrison Borlis. Grace Jean Boyd. Matthew M. Bravo. Morgan Dean Brewer. John D. Brightwell. Anna Elizabeth Billings Brown. Jesse Lynn Brown. Hayden Sidney Butt-Voloski. Cameron Yasmin Bird. Elijah Grady Caldwell. Madison Marie Casey. Michelle Grace Chilson. Gianna Marie Columbia. Travis Walker Cooley. Harris A. Crawford. Chloe Rose Chrysilis. Grace Lauren Day. Jeremy Michael Deller. James Treadway Dixon. Samuel Palmer Doherty. Sabrina Catalina Drescher. Sarah Jane Eberhardt. Olivia Grace Edwards. Zoe Grace Fair. Gregory Cannon Fincher. Andrew Joseph Flanagan. Antonio Stasis Flores. Grayson Glenn Freeman. Elizabeth Ann Gale. Grant Garcia. Christopher Stringer Garrett. William Carter Garris. Caden Gates. Shannon Brianne Gleason. Reese Carly Goodwin. Jessica Dale Graham. Christian Lawrence Greenway. Madeline Dolores Griffin. Frances Haley Gunter, Haley Nicole Haddock, Sohaila Louise Hamia, Jonathan P. Hahn, Jesse Walker Haydell, Nathan D. Hazelwood, Lindsay Michelle Hightower, Gabrielle Hill, Daniel Kyle Hooker, Alexis Anna Michelle Hooper, Reagan Elizabeth Hughes, Jonathan Douglas Jacobs, Lucy Evelyn Jeter, Arlie Brooke Johnson, Haley Nicole Johnson, Riley Johnston, Christina Lee Kirkland, Sarah Abbott Kirvin, Haley Ann Kolak, Sarah Jean Kolaric, Grace Ann Lambert, Brennan Morgan Lawrence, Parker H. Lawson, Emily Lynn Lester, Claire Barge Lindemann, Abigail Elizabeth Long, Logan Marie Long, Megan Ann McDonough, Ava Pearl McDowell, Hayden Lee McLamb, Lindsay Margaret McLeod, Victoria Millman, Samuel Moulton, Hampton Moore, Carson Elizabeth Mendenhall, Kira Guerin O'Connor, Marie Elizabeth Grant, Etzel Morales, Heather May Motro, Ryan Joseph O'Dowd, Timothy James Azer, Kayleigh Oros, Anna Elizabeth Owen, Sarah Nicole Pattenberg, Chance Doyle Parker, Megan Cassens Pickett, Emily Page Poteet, Sean Michael Potter, Drake Hayward Powell, Catherine Elizabeth Ray, Ashley Carolyn Romp, Sasha Lee Rosario Rivera, Thomas Pierce Royster, Heather Faye Sarver, Lydia May Sheehan, Allah Sheriff, Caleb Joshua Smith, Charles E. Smith, Sarah Grace Smith, Grace Ellen Smith, Anna Therese Stengel, Ansley Reese Studeng, Madison Elizabeth Trelinsky, Mitchell Patrick Truhl, Anna Elizabeth Spence, Abigail Caitlin Tamaro, Morgan Vess Hagen, Lieutenant Logan Thomas Wall, Kelsey Lynn Waters, Luke Watrous, Sydney Ashton Velez, Christian Marie Wilhelm, Emily Yvonne Williams, Maxwell Paris Williams, Alexis Marie Wyndham, Colby Brianne Woody, Jessica Maria Zayas Pardo, Owen Christopher Zivitz, Grayson Elizabeth Gast, Demir Kyrie Robinson, and now, candidates in the College of Behavioral, Social, and Health Sciences. Noah Logan Acker, Laura Ruth Ackerman, Savannah Marie Adams, Mary Allison Aldridge, Emily Ann Alexander, Gunnison Blue Alexander, Zanashari Nasir Allen, Kate Alley, Christian George Alston, Bridget Kathleen Alvis, Nicole Kathleen Anderson, Tamisha Renelle Anderson, Autumn Jane Angelino, Annalise Olivia Angier, Virginia Kate Arrowwood, Claire Elizabeth Ashburn, Jessie Elizabeth Athas, Kensley Carlin Atkins, Devin Michelle Atkinson, Kamira Sky Bailey, Claire Elizabeth Baker, Shay Isabel Ballar, Faith Wendler Barreneau, Emily Ann Bates, Sarah Joyce Beatty, Jacob Beck, Mallory Nicole Beck, Renee Linda Becker, Yasmina Lily Bellarby, Caroline Harris Bell, Rebecca Jackie Bigornia Beloy, Gemma Taryn Belts, Elizabeth Grace Benson, Maggie May Bialek, Isabel Claire Blackwell, Kimberly Claire Blackwell, Hannah Sue Blanche, Kyler Elizabeth Blose, Callie Elizabeth Bowden, Allison Clementine Borchertz, Michael Joseph Burgoyne, Alec Walter Bowie, Lindsay May Boyle, Corey Elizabeth Boyson, Emma Grace Bradley, Wyatt James Bradley, Brooke Irene Breedlove, Elise Noel Brega, Macy Reese Brennigan, Jacob Michael Briningstool, Sarah Carol Brockman, Samia Alexis Brown, Cameron Jill Bruce, Madeline Marguerite Bryan, Katie Ann Burchett, Spencer Ann Burkowski, Lily Catherine Burnett, Kelly Elise Burnett Rogers, Shelby Elizabeth Burton, Casey Lynn Byrne, Anna Cadell, Jackson Mola Campo, Kara Lee Cantor, Dominic Robert Carlucci, Ashaya Monet Carter, Barrett Alexander Carter, Taylor Lee Case, Caroline Cassidy, Kathia Cervantes Sanchez, Brenda Cervantes Sanchez, Michaela Anne-Marie Sesta, Duran McGregor Chambers, Gabriella Alice Christian, Brenna Faith Campy, Josie Lynn Chiquino, David Walker Clark, Gabrielle Elizabeth Clark, Bridget Mary Clark, Kendall Jane Claxton, Lindsay Marie Clement, Cassie Elise Cleveland, Anna Lucia Coffin, Anna Elizabeth Coleman, Gabrielle McKinsey Collins, Stephen Alexander Colones, Madeline Elizabeth Combs, Liam Michael Connolly, Egan V.L. Conrad, Hannah Marion Conroy, Abby Elizabeth Cooley, Daniel Tang Coria, Kylie Costanzo, Gina Marie Cortesis, Jordan Mackenzie Cribbs, Denson Gar Chrysler, Sydney Rose Crowland, Perrin Marie Cromer, Rebecca Edens Cromer, Sydney Chen Cross, Marshall D'Agostine, Hannah Elizabeth Daigneault, Morgan Claire Daly, Zoe Eliza Dandino, Delaney Faith Doggenbaugh, Claralita Thomas Davis, Eden Jade Davis, Dana Elizabeth Diedrich, Kayla Marie DeMola, Mary Eileen D'Entremont, Madison Olivia DePrino, Parker Alexa Disney, Nicolette Simone Disto, Mariana Caitlin Faith Dombrowski, Matthew Morin Donovan, Price Hartley Drafts, James Droz, Mia Grace Duga, Chase Dakota Dunkel, Kyle James Eaton, Tori Lynn Eberhardt, Ainsley Grace Ellis, Caroline Elizabeth Ellis, Haley Gail Elrod, Noel Erb, Ellery Ray Estes, Lena Bailey Evans, Praise Glory Ayabi, Riley Ann Falls, Allison Jean Felch, Hunter Fellers, Margaret McCullough Fellows, Tobias Fennell, Joseph Viola, Avery Leggett Ferrigno, Faith Ann Fields, Gabriel Marie Finkley, Parrish Margaret Fitz, Riley Jean Fletcher, Kate Flegel, Saren Margaret Flutter, William Kennedy Flowhouse, Ian Dixon Fowler, Adam Michael Frank, Olivia Ray Frazier, Hannah Catherine Fuller, Khadija Vanye Fulmore, Lily Ann Gangadine, Sophie Elizabeth Gannon, Bobby Xavier Garcia, Carrie Garman, Georgia Lynn Garner, Sydney Lynn Garrett, Kalaya Brianne Gauze, Kara Alyssa Gentazio, Lauren Rose Gerber, Joranne Gerbet, Claire Madeline Gibbon, Dylan Raymond Palumbo, J.C. Ferguson, Rebecca Mayer Catafesta, Jeremy B. Gibbs, Sarah Elizabeth Gibson, Anna K. Gibner, Caroline Bell Geese, Jacqueline Gill, Tristan Gilliam, Laura Glanville, Kaylee Mackenzie Gleaton, Anna Scott Goodale, Emma Margaret Grace, Camille Renee Graham, Taylor Ashlyn Gravely, TJ Green, Tia Imani Green, Sinai Nicole Green, Anna Elliott Greer, Haley Alana Greer, Selena Guo, Andrea Gutierrez Reynoso, Sarah Catherine Hale, Emma Marie Haleen, Tyler Lee Halloran, Lashana Graham, Nakia Simone Hanna, Sterling Ellison Hapner, Ria Hari, Kayon Green, Maggie Elizabeth Harper, Alexis Marie Montoya Harrington, Kenzie Noel Harris, Lacey Danielle Harris, Gracie Hannon Hartsoe, Ella Victoria Hooser, Sydney Healy, Zacchaeus Trayvon Hurd, Kylie Rivers Headland, Aaron Brady Hedrick, Wesley Bennett Henderson, Harmony Slane Hendricks, Michaela Ann Hendry, Albert Rudolph Herman II, Sarah Grace High, Angeline Quinn Nee Hong, Abigail Hollenbeck, Lainey Catherine Hopkins, Alexandra Evelyn Horton, Zoe Grace Mariella Hyatt, Haley Ann Ipock, Grace Faith Irvin, Jaya Elena Isaac, Alyssa Grace Jackson Hodgson, Kiefer Ray Jackson, Olivia Elise Jackson, Haley Addison Jennings, Lindsay Lena Johnson, Anna Catherine Jolly, Margaret Genevieve Jones, Olivia Grace Jones, Isabella Elaine Juba, Caroline Page Juddleson, Maeve Whalen Kalady, Claire Elizabeth Kane, Alyssa Rose Katz, Madison Araya Carey, Elise Catherine Keum, Kennedy Claire Key, Adam Lee Kilman, Connor Anderson Kimbrell, Aisha Malia Kinkela, Isabel Klett, Anastasia Copan, Anna Elizabeth Kopf, Philip Koutrakos, Caleb Jordan Crick, Emily Kramer, Grace Gabrielle Lakovic, Ava Lapa, Jacqueline Grace Lawrence, Madeline Hayward Lawrence, Caroline Ann Labor, Tristan Edward Lee, Emma Grace Lenfest, Kelly Rebecca Leonard, Anna Elizabeth Leopard, Sydney Elizabeth Lasando, Anne Marie Lessig, Aubrey Lewis, Ryan Linthicum, Eliza McGill Logel, Marley Grace Long, Catherine Anna Lopata, Maritza Gauna Lopez, Natalie Ray Luna, Alyssa Joe Lynch, Madison Paige McCabe, Lauren Elizabeth McKenzie, Joshua Mackey, Ashley Majewski, Ansley Patricia Malcolm, Michael Gabriel Marmon, Catherine June Marshall, Vanessa Faith Martinez, Margaret Reed Masters, Alyssa Faith Maxwell, Victoria Lauren Mazzone, Bradley Grant McCall, Madison Hope McCarthy, Jenna Peters McConnell, Maya Amber McCormack, Dominique Gabrielle McCoy, Brooke McCubbin, Kelsey Lynn McFadden, Ella Marie McGarrity, Caroline H. McJunkin, Mary Stevens McMillan, Madison Renee McPherson, Alexa Mediate, Annalise Micos, Zachary Miles Middlebrooks, Amara Camille Mikesell, Katie Miller, Allie Elizabeth Mitchell, Kyla Cheyenne Mitchell, Sarah Gabrielle Mitchell, Manessa L. Molinero, Abigail Elizabeth Moore, Madison Grace Moore, Emma Marion Mormon, Jessica Renee Morgan, Lydia Ray Morris, Savannah Grace Mosley, Charles Aubrey Moser, Daniel Alexander Moss, Olivia Ann Mueller, Tillman Ann Munson, Kylie Nelson, Gabrielle Jean Newman, Abigail Grace Newell, Eva Elizabeth Nieberdowski, Brenda Nogueira, Ella Marie Knoll, Catherine Norris, Michaela Finan O'Brien, Emily Valentine O'Callahan, Rachel Olivia Odell, Ashley Nicole O'Donnell, Grace Catherine O'Donnell, Talia Bahar Ogretman, Peyton Page. Madison Nicole Palmer. Amaria Renee Parker. Claire Rose Parkinson. Rayonlee Michelle Peace. Abigail Nicole Pierce. Kendra Pearsall. Mallory Brooke Pearson. Natalie Winona Peck. John Grayson Porter. Abby Ruth Poston. Joshua Edward Preston. William Meade Pruden. Kayla Wallace Puck. Anissa Sierra Quick. Lucy Olivia Reich. Lauren Alexis Randolph. Logan Elizabeth Reed. Seth Charles Richardson. Kendall Grace Ringo. Fatima Jasante Rivers. Nyan Lucilia Rivers. Stuart Chase Robertson. Sebastian Rodriguez. Caitlin Alexandria Rose. Ashton Rubley. Allison Shine Rudolph. Eden Grace Sams. Haley Ann Saylor. Claire Rosemary Schick. Skyla Karen Schlag. Jaden Michaela Schleimer.
Peyton Schmidt.
Sarah Elizabeth Schultz. William Henry Clifton Seawright. Elizabeth Franklin Seeby. Amanda Mackenzie Selby. Jalen Polite. Kendrick Deshawn Singleton. Tara Gail Simonas. Cheyenne Makana Seobarat. Caitlin Amanda Shera. Alex Noel Shaw. Whitney H. Shellhammer. Margaret A. Shepard. Rachel Lynn Shirey. Josie Shiverdecker. John Castle Shoemaker. Jessie Elizabeth Simmons. Tyler Renee Simmons. Aliyah Michelle Simmons Rivers. Eliza Livingston Smith. Hannah Reagan Smith. Marley Denise Smith. Tyler Jameson Smith. Lillian Sims Sorrells. Peyton Kensley Sparks. Rachel Marie Sparks. Mia Stamatakis. Kara Grace Steffi. Danielle Mallory Stoudemeyer. Caroline Faith Strinsky. Madison Adams Strom. Mallory Marie Strong. Elizabeth Manning Stewart. Maria Grace Sahanek. Julia Ryder Soltini. Gabriel Brady Summy. William Hayden Tyler Sutherland. Colin Michael Thomas. Marcus Amaru Tate. Anna Grace Taylor. Anna Reed LaRue Taylor. Kate Tesh. Michaela Owens Thomas. Ashley Marie Thompson. Ava Gray Thompson. Eden Grace Thompson. Delaney Ray Todd. Wyatt Michael Todd. Leah Tortoriello. Abigail Joy Tower. Malia Lynn Tran. Taylor Simone Trethaway. Mark Trifo. Chloe A. Turner. Kayani Amari Turner. Mary Callie Fu Yi Turner. Reagan Diane Turner. Caroline Noel Tyler. Alexis Caroline Vaca. Ava Van Hoy. Jose Angel Vargas. Marlee Parker Vaughn. Emma Dupree Vaughn. Liliana Elena Vitiello. Caitlin Wynn Vu. Megan Elizabeth Wallen. Jasmine Dion Walker. Emily Wallace. Erin Marie Walls. Lily Marie Ware. Tierra Faith Washington. Lauren Marie Watras. Devin Christopher Watson. Madeleine Aiken Webb. Celine Carolina Weeks. Abigail Victoria Wellborn. Caitlin Alexandria Welch. Callie Marguerite Wells. Alicia Marie Werden. Grace Summers West. Holly Lillian Whaley. Caroline Jennings White. Anna Grace Diane Weidman. Abigail Maria Wilde. Camelia Grace Williams. Sydney Catherine Williams. Tatiana Shanae Williams. Thomas Woodward Williams. Christian Kimball Willis. Jacob Lee Willis. Abigail Wiltsey. Delaney Wynn. Hannah Rain Vocheski. Salia Janae Wynn. Alina Yakovenko. Hannah Helms Young. Kevona Deasha Young. Timothy Allen Young Jr. Libby Amelia Zapor, Rachel Ann Zilligan, Jacob Scott Hendricks, Reed Thomas Morrissey, Hogan Andrew Morton, Adam O'Neill Randall, Austin Jordan Randall, Tristan Thorne Rigby, Matthew Edwin Turner,
How about another really loud round of applause for our newest graduates? I would now like to invite Will Brazington, Chief Executive Officer for the Clemson Alumni Association, to the stage.
Thank you, President Clements. Good morning. It's great to be here with you. And on behalf of the Clemson Alumni Association, please allow me to officially welcome each of our new graduates to the Clemson alumni family. Graduates, today is an important milestone. It's the beginning of the next phase of your lifelong relationship with Clemson. I know as you prepare to depart this place today, you will be embarking on new adventures across the country and around the globe as you prepare to begin new jobs, maybe continue your education, or even enlist in service organizations. But no matter where life leads you, let me urge you to make every effort to stay connected with Clemson. You see, the future of our alma mater is only brighter with each of you remaining an active part in it. And there's many ways to do this. Consider perhaps joining a Clemson club in any of your future hometowns to enjoy fellowship and conduct meaningful service under Clemson's name. Perhaps it will suit you to mentor a student who will follow one day in your footsteps to help he or she achieve their full potential. Maybe you will philanthropically support an academic program or a student organization that has meant so much to you during your student days. Or it could even be as simple as coming back to our beautiful campus as often as possible to reunite with friends and reminisce about the good old days. There are many ways to remain an active and engaged alum, and whatever makes sense for you and whenever it makes sense to do so, your Clemson Alumni Association exists to be that meaningful connection between you and your alma mater. As long as you're in touch with your alumni association, we will help you stay connected to Clemson. So, on behalf of more than 189,000 living alumni around the world, I say congratulations, welcome to the family, and go Tigers!
Thank you, Will. Congratulations again to the class of 2024. Your graduating class represents 42 states across the country and more than 25 countries across the globe. Every single one of you should be extremely proud of what you just accomplished. You just graduated from one of the best public universities in the country. Congratulations. You received a high-quality education from a world-class faculty, many of whom are among the top experts in their fields. Some pretty amazing things happened during your time here at Clemson. Many of you began your academic career when the Wilbur O. and Ann Powers College of Business opened its doors. Many of you were students when the first pitch was thrown for the inaugural season of Clemson softball. You were here when our women's lacrosse team and the gymnastics team began their first seasons. They deserve it. Many of you were here when we won the national championship in men's soccer in 2021 and again in 2023. And you were all here when our football team won the ACC championship earlier this month against SMU. I know we're all excited to watch them play in the college football playoffs this weekend. We have several of our student athletes from the football team here. Will you please help me congratulate them one more time? During your time at Clemson, we dedicated and opened the Samuel J. Cadden Chapel. And you were here when we opened the Daniel Hall renovation and expansion for the first day of classes in 2023. We were recently ranked as the top university in the state of South Carolina by the Wall Street Journal, by Niche, by Forbes, by U.S. News and World Report, and by FIRE. Niche also ranked us as one of the top universities in the country with an overall grade of an A. In fact, we received an A+ for student life, an A+ for our professors, and an A for athletics. We also received an A in academics and an A in safety. And we were ranked as the best college town in America by Travel and Leisure. We are continuing to build for the future across all of our campuses, and on our main campus, one of those buildings is our new Neary Family Alumni and Visitor Center. And I hope that you will come back and spend time in that building now that you are alums. I hope that your Clemson experience was everything that you hoped it would be, and that we taught you more than your academic subjects. I hope that we instilled in you the core values that we hold so dear: integrity, respect, diversity, patriotism, excellence, and self-reliance. I hope that we challenged you and inspired you to think critically and to be engaged with your community and the world and to make a positive difference every single day of your life. You are an inspiration, each and every one of you. You are an inspiration. You're an inspiration to your friends, to your family, and to your community. Please remember all of those who helped to support you along your journey, and please help those who are following behind you. The world needs you. We need you to tackle the challenges that we are facing. So I hope that you take what you learned here at Clemson and use it to make the world an even better place. I personally believe in you. I believe in each and every one of you. I believe that your impact at Clemson, in South Carolina, in the country, and across the world will be significant during your lifetime. Now, as Clemson's newest graduates, and as a symbol of your achievement, you may move your tassels to the left side of your cap. Congratulations. You walked into this building today as Clemson students. You will now exit this ceremony as alumni. Today, many of you will sing the alma mater for the first time as an alum. Today, your life as a Clemson graduate commences. Make us proud. Make your life matter and make a difference. May God bless you all, and go Tigers!
Will you please stand and join in the singing of the Clemson alma mater? The words are printed on the last page of your program.
Where the Blue Ridge yawns its greatness, where the tigers play, here the sons of dear old Clemson reign supreme away. Dear old Clemson, we will triumph, and with all our might, that the tigers' roar may echo o'er the mountain high.
Please remain standing if you are able for the recessional of the stage party. You are dismissed after the stage party recesses and exits. This concludes the ceremony. You may now exit the arena. Graduates are asked to exit via the tunnel. Congratulations and go Tigers!